The activation pending error on AT&T means your device's service activation is stuck. This prevents full connectivity, whether you're activating a prepaid plan, postpaid device, or eSIM. This error appears in the AT&T app or website during the activation process. Let's break down what causes this frustrating issue. Common factors include network congestion, app bugs, and account verification issues. Several factors can trigger the activation pending error. Network congestion during peak activation times, such as after holidays, is a frequent culprit. When many customers activate services simultaneously, AT&T's servers can become overloaded, causing delays in processing activations. Bugs within the AT&T app on both iOS and Android platforms can also interfere with the activation process. These software glitches may prevent the app from properly communicating with AT&T's servers or handling the activation workflow correctly. eSIM installation errors are another common cause. These digital SIM cards require precise setup through the AT&T app, and any mistakes in the installation process or compatibility issues can result in activation failures. SIM card mismatches occur when there's a discrepancy between the physical SIM card and the device or account information. This can happen if the SIM is damaged, incompatible, or not properly recognized by the network. Issues related to porting your phone number from another carrier can also lead to activation delays. The transfer process involves complex coordination between carriers, and any errors in this handover can result in pending status. AT&T's fraud prevention measures, while essential for security, can sometimes incorrectly flag legitimate activations as suspicious. These automated checks are designed to protect against fraudulent activity, but may occasionally cause delays for valid users. Before contacting AT&T support, try these self-service fixes. First, restart the AT&T app or website where you initiated the activation. Next, power cycle your device by turning it off and on again. Toggling airplane mode on and off can also help refresh the connection. Reseating your SIM card, if applicable and accessible, is another quick fix to try. According to a 2026 case study, 70% of users resolved activation issues using the airplane mode trick. AT&T has integrated AI-driven diagnostic tools into their app to help resolve activation issues automatically. These tools can automatically troubleshoot common causes like SIM card mismatches or account verification failures. First, ensure your app is updated to access the latest diagnostic features. Open the AT&T app on your device. Navigate to the Diagnostic Tools section within the app. Run the diagnostic tool to scan for issues automatically. The tool will identify and attempt to resolve problems like SIM mismatches or verification failures automatically. If the self-service troubleshooting steps don't resolve the activation pending error after a reasonable time, typically a few hours, it's time to reach out to AT&T support for assistance. Before contacting support, gather all relevant information about your account and device. This includes your account number, device IMEI, and SIM card number. You can find your account number on your AT&T invoice or bill statement. For the device IMEI, check your phone's settings under About Phone. The SIM card number, also called ICC, can be found in the same settings area or on the SIM card itself. Be prepared to explain the troubleshooting steps you've already attempted, such as restarting the device, checking network settings, or using the AT&T app diagnostics. Also note the exact time you first initiated the activation process, as this will help support track the issue in their system. Having this information ready will help AT&T support resolve your activation pending issue more quickly and efficiently. When contacting AT&T support for an activation pending error, approach the interaction with patience but persistence. Support teams handle many calls, so clear communication is key. Clearly explain the activation pending error and provide all necessary details up front, such as your account number, device IMEI, and when the issue started. This helps support representatives diagnose the problem efficiently. Specifically, ask the support representative to manually reset the activation queue on their back-end systems. This targeted request can often resolve the issue quickly. If the initial representative cannot resolve the issue immediately, politely request escalation to a higher-level support team who have more advanced troubleshooting capabilities. According to a 2025 viral Reddit thread, Manual intervention from AT&T support can often resolve activation pending issues within 30 minutes, demonstrating the effectiveness of direct support engagement. To minimize activation delays, start by verifying all your account details before beginning the process. This includes confirming your personal information and account status. Make sure your billing information is completely up to date and accurate. This prevents verification issues that can cause pending status. Double-check that your device is compatible with the AT&T network, especially if you're bringing your own device. This includes checking for proper bands and features. For eSIM activations, carefully follow all instructions provided by AT&T. Proper installation prevents errors that can lead to pending status. Remember that number porting from another carrier can be complex and may add significant time to the activation process. Plan accordingly. By following these preventative measures, you can significantly reduce the likelihood of encountering activation pending errors with AT&T. AT&T is actively working on improving its activation processes to reduce errors. Future solutions may include blockchain-based verification to enhance security and reduce fraudulent activations. AI enhancements will automate fixes and enable self-healing apps that learn from user data. While transitional glitches may occur during network upgrades and new technology adoption, the long-term outlook is for a more streamlined and reliable activation experience. The goal is to significantly reduce manual interventions and error rates as 6G development begins, but expect potential temporary increases in activation issues during 5G infrastructure enhancements.